What's up YouTube, this is Professor Croak and I will be bringing you a battle between Yan Miga and tIanA. So this is a Wi-Fi OU battle and this is a fairly long battle actually. So if you like stalls then you'll really love this battle. So let's get started. tIanA sends out his Tyranitar as Yan Miga sends out his Gliscor. Gliscor switches out into Espeon, predicting those stealth rocks. However, Tyranitar switches out into Gastrodon knowing that he would get Magic Bounce. And Psychic does 58% on the Gastrodon goes for the Scald, and obviously it gets the burn. It always gets the burn. But anyways, so now Espeon switches out into Ninetales, predicting a switch from the Gastrodon because the Psychic did quite a lot. Ninetales then goes for the Substitute, knowing that Heatran might either switch out or just can't really do anything. But Yan Miga predicts incorrectly because Heatran can do a lot to the Ninetales because it does have that Earth power. I believe a lot of Heatrans should carry some type of ground type move. Anyways, so now Tyranitar goes out into Heatran predicting Cloyster. Cloyster goes out into Ninetales. So now there's a lot of switching going on here. And so at the beginning of this battle, there's a lot of switching until the middle and the end of the battle. The middle and the end of the battle has more kind of stalling. Anyways, the Flash Fire boost, the Heatran gets that Flash Fire boost. The Ninetales was probably predicting a Tyranitar coming in, but again, as I said, Yan Miga did not know that Heatran had Earth Power. I don't know why he didn't think of that. Anyways, the Extreme Speed there is used to pop the Air Balloon, and the Stealth Rocks do go up on Yan Miga's side. So now that is one Air Balloon popped Heatran. That means that it is really just really weak to Earthquake and will get taken out late in the battle, as you guys will see. Anyways, the Earthquake here takes out the Tyranitar. The Psychic doesn't do anything to the Tyranitar as it is immune from the Espeon. Espeon couldn't really do anything in this battle. Anyways, the Excadrill is fast because of the Sandstorm, but Ninetale comes in to lock in that Sun. So now Excadrill he definitely wants to switch out from Excadrill because Excadrill doesn't have that speed boost from the Sandstorm and it would have gotten taken out. And predicting that Yan Miga goes into a sub and Gliscor is now behind the sub. You would think it'd be a Facade Swords Dancing Gliscor, but it is not. So it's not really common that you see this, but it is a sub-toxic stall Earthquake Gliscor. So it's kind of it's not really common, I don't think. But anyways, the Scald, the Gastrodon isn't faster than the Gliscor, so the Scald it's just gonna take out Substitute, and Gastrodon's stockpile is just gonna it's just not gonna do anything because all Gastrodon is there for is to Scald the Substitute, and all Gliscor is doing is just getting HP back with protecting the Scalds, and Gastrodon is just getting toxic stalled. So Gastrodon is really crucial to go. Like, Gastrodon needs to go because in order for Yan Miga to basically have a chance of winning, because the Scald would really hurt the Gliscor, would really cripple it, and so he could just send in another Pokemon to take the Gliscor out that is faster, just like Landorus. So the two Pokemon that Yan Miga has to take out at this point are Landorus and Gastrodon. But Landorus does have that super effective hidden power, I believe. Yes. So now he has to basically Toxic the Landorus, and Landorus does break the Gliscor sub, and now Gliscor definitely has to switch out. He protects just to stall Landorus a bit more, and he switches out into his Cloyster. And now the hidden power doesn't do anything to the Cloyster, resist like a boss. Cloyster is basically just in there to die. It's kind of like sacrificing a Pokemon. It's like sacrificing your okay, never mind. I thought of a bad situation. Anyways, so now Yan Miga protects, and Yan Miga can't really do anything at this point. All it does is basically it's fast and it goes for the air slash hacks, as I saw in Yan Miga's signature on the forums. Actually, it wasn't on the signature, it was your profile picture. Yeah. Anyways, so, but it can't really do anything to a heat ran. So all it is Gliscor now. It's all Gliscor. Gliscor is just gonna plow through tIanA's team with the, you know, it's not, that's actually really bad wording, choice of the wording. It doesn't plow through, it stalls through. Yeah. So so now the seed bomb isn't, it does 29% damage to the Gliscor compared to Gliscor's earthquake, which is 22%. And you guys will see that basically they're going for the crits. They're trying to basically see if they could crit each other, or just they're just taking HP out, like just trying to PP stall each other. Basically tIanA has a lot of Pokemon and Yan Miga just has Gliscor. That's why this is getting, I mean, stalling with one Pokemon. This is actually a very close match, and I really liked viewing this replay because I saw that this was actually a very close match if you pay really close attention. Anyways, now he's trying to go for that earthquake to finally take out that Breloom because he does have protect and is protecting to get the toxic. However, Landorus comes in and Landorus does get protected, and basically the hidden power doesn't do anything, and down goes the Landorus. So that's one threat out, and now the Rock Slide is going to flinch the Gliscor. Hacks. Actually, just kidding. I don't find Rock Slide to be that hacksy, but let's just leave it at that. So now this turn he actually lands the earthquake, and all it is like all that's keeping Gliscor from dying is the protect, and that's why Gliscor doesn't want to run out of protects, because if he does run out of protects, then he's basically he's screwed. Basically he just flinches here and goes for that protect, and after the protect he goes for the earthquake, taking the Excadrill out. So looking at the battle at this point, at this late in the game, you can just see that it turned into a very stall type of battle. Breloom comes in, Mach Punch isn't going to do much, Gliscor is going to earthquake, and Heatran is going to come in, and this is where it kind of ends because one of them forfeits, and you guys will see that the replay ends here. And so I'm thinking what happened was tIanA rage quit here, because in the middle of earthquaking, in the middle of Gliscor earthquaking, he basically realized that the Gliscor is faster than Also's Gastrodon. It's faster than the Heatran, and that's where it pretty much decided the game, since the Heatran was slower than the Gliscor. I mean, I'm thinking right now, it's faster than the Gastrodon. Earthquake would have taken the Gastrodon out if they continued. If the Gastrodon would have used Recover and then switched out, because Gastrodon is actually at very low HP right now, he probably still wouldn't have lived, because he does have that Toxic going on, and Gliscor could have protected, and the Toxic would have gone to the Gastrodon, and then Gliscor could have continued to Earthquake. And yeah, so it was really risky, and just Gliscor being really offensively, it's pretty viable as in the means of offense, and as you guys can see, it can also be very defensive, and here it really showed me that Gliscor could be defensive, and I thought that was really cool. And the fact that Yan Miga basically just making Gliscor survive like 5 Pokemon, I didn't know Gliscor could stall like this, so I thought that was really cool. If you guys thought that was really cool, then leave a comment about it. If you guys like my narration, leave a comment about it. If you just leave a comment. Like the video if you liked it, and etc. etc. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you guys in more videos. See ya.